The No Fate channel, checking in. On this episode of Dad's Gadgets, I am doing a 1-year review of these Blink wireless outdoor cameras, and we're going to talk about some of the accessories that you can get with them if they're worth it. First and foremost, on this Dad's Gadget series, I just review gadgets that come across my desk that I use and help you decide if they're going to exceed your expectations, if they're going to help improve your quality of life, and frankly, if they're worth your hard-earned money. I've had these for almost a year, so we're not going to do some fluff and puff unboxing and specs type of BS. We're going to get down and dirty with the meat and potatoes of this thing, how I've liked them, how I haven't liked them, and if these are right for you. Number one, the claim to fame on these is the fact that they are wireless. You don't need any wires. You can simply power them with a battery. And I will tell you that is an absolute benefit, because you can set these up permanently in front of your garage or your home, or if you have a suspective issue with regards to people dropping stuff on your property, you can simply pull it, move it around. It is inconspicuous. It has a very long range to the router. Depending on where you set up your router, you actually can go pretty good distance with this bad boy. Set it and forget it. It is waterproof. You can leave it out in the rain. Ideally, when you set this up, you want to have some type of coverage for it. But I've just been running dirty with this thing, putting it all over my home and property, just trying to see what I can pick up. They claim the batteries are going to last you 2 years. That is not true. The batteries will last you about 6 months, depending on your use. Clearly, if it's extremely hot or cold, and clearly if you have a lot of traffic, it's going to reduce the battery life. One of the benefits of this thing is the interface. The interface is extremely easy to use, and it allows you to adjust the quality of the footage, the duration of the recording, whether you want to have night vision or auto, whether you want to have the recording to be 30 seconds or only 10 seconds, and the sensitivity level. As an example, for me, I tend to jack the sensitivity level up higher at night than during the day, just because I want to see who's creeping and crawling around my yard during nighttime. I will tell you that the quality of the image, it's good. It's not great. Some would even say it's okay, but it gets the job done. I actually thought that the quality of the nighttime footage compared to some of the other cameras that I have used was better than the quality of the daytime footage. The important thing is you're not making a movie here. You just want to be able to get as much detail as you can. And frankly, you want to get an early warning. And another benefit of these is that you do get that early warning through the router, through the app. One of the side effects, one of the downsides, and this is really something that all wireless companies are going towards, is that they want you to pay a subscription fee. So you buy this camera, you set it up, and all of a sudden they tell you, oh, you owe us a subscription fee of X amount of dollars after the first month. I hate those subscription fees. I often think of it as a death by 1,000 cuts, and I happen to think it's a good way to lose a ton of money without realizing it, because you sign up for a subscription, you forget about it, and next thing you know, you've paid through the nose. What I have done is I have simply added an SD card, right, a USB card to the router, and what that does is that will allow me to simply store any footage. So someone walks across my driveway, it is saved permanently. Unfortunately, if you don't utilize their subscription, you can't go in and look at footage in real time or footage that immediately just occurred. You would have to go to your USB storage device, pull it, plug it into a computer, and then look at it that way. Also, if you don't have the subscription service, you can't talk through your device. This will record audio and video, and if you do have the subscription service, you could, ideally interact with whoever was at your door through this. But if you don't have the subscription service, boom, you are out of luck. But for my use, I actually just set them up and look at the footage after the fact. And I do like the fact that I will still get notices that motion has occurred, whether I have it on my porch or my back deck, so I know where that motion occurred and what's going on at what time of the day. So if someone was trying to break in, I would hopefully at least know something was amiss and I wouldn't be caught off guard. Now, obviously, because Blink is sold through Amazon.com, they are widely popular, widely successful. So whenever you have that, you've got third parties selling floodlights in order to get your money. Do you need a floodlight? I would argue I'm a big fan of floodlights. The more light, the better, especially at night. You want to get those motion sensor lights for people that are creeping and crawling around. And anytime you can add light to your security cameras, the footage is just going to be better and more accurate. Do you need these accessories? No. The only claim to fame on these accessories is that you can power the Blink cameras directly, right? So instead of using the batteries, you plug this into this, and instead of you having to worry about your battery life, you're just good to go 24/7, 365. For me and my use, the fact that I get 6 months out of these premium batteries is frankly just affordable. The batteries themselves, I think, cost about $3 to $4 a piece. So for $8, because they take two, you're going to get 6 months worth of use. And frankly, I just don't like the quality of this design. I don't think it gives you a ton of light, and it doesn't allow you to adjust the sensitivity on the floodlight itself and the motion sensor. So you can't set up the duration of the light. You can't set up a lot of other stuff that on a normal, good quality motion sensor floodlight you would be able to do. Now, I don't utilize the Blink subscription because I've got 2 of these cameras and I've got a few other cameras from different companies, so I don't want to get hit with that subscription fee on every different company that I own. However, if you outfit your entire home with Blink cameras, internal and external security cameras, you're probably going to want to utilize that subscription, because they do cap the cost of that subscription. After you get over like 2 cameras or something to that effect, you end up only having to pay a maximum of like $10 a month. In that case, it would be worth it. So if you're new to home security systems and you're thinking, I want inside cameras, I want outside cameras, go with one company and then pay that subscription fee. That's going to be the best way to save money. It's going to make the most sense and the most sense. Hopefully you found today's video informative. I wanted to give you as much information. I am happy with the Blink cameras. However, keep in mind that the quality of the footage is not going to be like your iPhone. It is going to be good for the price point, but it is not going to be exceptional. Hopefully you found this video informative. Do me a solid, give it a like, hit the subscribe button, use the affiliate links in the description. Check out what the price point is for Blink as the day that I'm shooting it. They do vary widely. I was able to get 2 cameras on a flash sale for only like $110. Currently, I think if you get 2 cameras now and the router that goes with them, which you need, it's going to cost you $179. But I still think that price point is a fair one. But obviously, if you can get a flash deal on them, why not save that money? Listen, the video's been long enough. If you came this far in the video, you and I are officially best friends. For sure, hit that subscribe button and make sure you never, ever save anything for the trip back.